Right.
Here we are in the car. Because Shelley is ridiculously busy, I managed to appear in the car and kidnap her and put a microphone on her. So, Shelley, tell us a little bit about enabling spaces.
Okay, enabling spaces is essentially my brainchild, and it is it's about the built environment. It's about ensuring the built environment works for all brains. So no matter where your challenges are, where your strengths are, it's about making sure the built environment supports and not just supports, but also ensures that you're living and working in the best environment to enable you to do whatever you want to do in your life.
And I know, like, initially it's sort of autism focused, but you have noticed that it's also beneficial for non-autistic people as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It works, depending, with the built environment, because everyone reacts to it in a different way.
Yeah.
Whether it's autism, other neurological conditions, or even, those who consider themselves neurotypical, we can all benefit. People with anxiety, depression, dementia. So there's actually no one that doesn't benefit from an appropriately designed and organised built environment.
And if I'm just renting, say for example, and I'm not building a house, like, can I still use these principles and these methods that you've discovered?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, that was one of the things I did through my Churchill Fellowship a few years ago. I did research around the world in different countries.
Right.
So it was really interesting to see that is one of the big things. Is it a new build? Is it existing building? Do you own your home? Do you rent your home?
Yeah.
So obviously, look, it is a little bit harder in a rental property if you don't have a landlord who is on board with what you're trying to achieve. But even with that, it's not about making structural changes as such. It could be, but particularly in a rental property, obviously you can't do that. You may not even be allowed to paint a wall a different colour.
Yeah, right.
But certainly there are things that you can do that are not structural, are not permanent, that can help with creating the right environment for you.
Cool, yeah. And we were doing some work this morning, just trying to help Shelley get her YouTube strategy and all this kind of stuff sorted out. And I was doing a quiz, which I found at first, when I looked at it, I was a bit unsure, but then as I did it, it was really quite subtle but quite powerful, and got me thinking about my own space in terms of how it causes friction with my neurodivergence and how that adds up in my executive functioning and stops me from getting stuff done or being more productive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is that the kind of thing that your design can help with?
Yes, absolutely. So the quiz that you took this morning that we created was about how your spaces made you feel.
Yes.
Did you feel uneasy? Did you feel like you couldn't work? There's lots of different things. So it's about how you were reacting to your environment.
Right.
And what that quiz shows is where the improvements can be made. Is it clutter? Is it order? Is it sound? Or noise? Is it lighting? Yeah. So that's then where we convert that into an architectural strategy. And when I say architectural again doesn't have to be structural necessarily. It is about the things that you can control in your environment.
Right, so when you say architectural, it might be moving a bookcase from one place to another or something like
yes,
that.
which is,
Yeah,
I guess
cool.
in the word of architecture is not strictly architectural, but it's about your built environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
And so what's on the horizon for this year with enabling spaces?
Oh, big question, Blake. Big question.
I like to ask big questions.
Yeah, you do. What's on the horizon is really increasing our offerings so they're very accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. I have been concentrating up until now on clients on a one-on-one basis.
Okay.
And what I'm doing is I'm looking to scale that and make it easy for people to go online, take the quiz that you just took, look at some of the solutions, and then looking at different ways that I can help in a very easy manner. And, something that doesn't matter if you're time poor, my grandson is autistic and has Down syndrome, and my daughter and son-in-law are very time poor. So these products online for you to access are going to be chunked down into smaller, manageable time periods. So it's easy for you to do in between other things.
Yeah.
But also, really importantly too, is keeping that price point low. So it's easy for people to access financially as well. So
and you do have something for free on your website, don't you, at the moment, that if people want to find out more about your research, they can. There's like a report on the Churchill Fellowship on the website, which will be down below, but it's www.enablingspaces.com.au. I'll put it in the description, but feel free to check it out. It's a little report. It's a good read, actually. It's a really interesting. Shelley's research is really, really interesting, especially from an autistic perspective. I found it incredibly fascinating and captivating.
Yeah, so I mean, look, the report goes through my journey on undertaking that research, and basically outlines the major findings and the background and the reasoning to those findings. And it also provides some case studies of people I visited and places I saw. So it gives you a really nice understanding of the background to all the work that I'm doing now and the products and services that I'm developing.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Well, look, I'll let Shelley focus a bit more on the driving. I just wanted to capture for a few seconds.
We're on country roads. We're really on country roads now.
They're a bit of the backlight shop. Look at that. That's beautiful. Shelley driving the vehicle. And so, thanks, Shelley, for that little insight. I might try and do a little bit more of an interview later on.
Sure.
But so like and subscribe. Go and have a look at Shelley's website and leave some comments down below. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you soon. Autism Addict. Subscribe, ring the bell.